powerful words spoken by a woman who needs no introduction. Nancy Randolph Davis' story is one that not only transcended the color barrier at Oklahoma A&M in 1949, but one that has inspired generations of people to work toward their dreams, no matter what obstacles they may face. Davis was a pillar of the community and made an incredible impact on not only everyone she met, but also those who hear her story now. That impact can still be seen today on the campus of Oklahoma State University and throughout the state of Oklahoma. Davis grew up as one of 5 children raised by parents who were just one generation removed from slavery. Her father was the one who had the vision for Davis to attend Oklahoma A&M. He wanted his children to receive an education and to take advantage of every opportunity available to African Americans at the time.
I think if Miss Davis were sitting in this chair, she would say, I didn't set out to try to make history. I just wanted to enroll, to continue my education. But in fact, it was an important event in terms of legal changes and in terms of the sort of cultural history of who we became as an institution and what the state eventually became.
Making social changes was not something Davis shied away from during her life. She was a staunch supporter of the civil rights movement in Oklahoma. She worked closely with Clara Looper, a close friend and fellow teacher at Dungy High School, to help promote the sit-in movement. And she passed her beliefs on to our children as well.
I can remember going downtown as a child, picketing, and of course her friends thought she was crazy. Why would you send your baby down there? And her response is, I sent her down there because I support the movement. Now, I won't go myself because I have a temper.
Being a major supporter of civil rights was not the only way Davis helped improve her community. She also did so by impacting the lives of her students during her 43 years of service as a secondary school teacher. Her passion for teaching and helping others is something that made a great impact on her students and others she met later in her life.
I would describe Nancy Davis as a caring person. She didn't care about your status. She cared about people. And that's why I said that particular quotation is so important, because people don't care what you know unless they know that you care. And so knowing that she was one of those persons in my life who cared about me, who supported me, priceless.
Her impact was not just on a specific segment of the population. It transformed the legacy of Oklahoma State University and who we are and what we stand for, and frankly, what we aspire to be.
Davis has been honored in several ways by her alma mater, including celebrating Nancy Randolph Davis Day every February. Her story is one that's taught in classes and should be well known by those on campus.
Miss Davis is important to us in this moment in 2018, in part because she is a historic figure. She is a historic figure in the civil rights movement and what she did for OSU, for the state of Oklahoma. But I hope that what does not get lost is who she was as a person.
As a person, Davis earned respect from everyone around her. Her story is a historic one, but it's what she taught the world through her actions and her message that has made a lasting impression.
Well, we can learn from the life of Nancy Randolph Davis. She valued education, so that would probably be the first thing she would tell you: get your education. And as you get your education, don't forget where you've come from. Many people can accomplish many things, but if you don't reach back and help somebody, that was important to her.
Being the first African American student to enroll at Oklahoma A&M was not something Davis openly talked about. For her, that moment was only a building block in a foundation to continue to help others throughout the rest of her life.
My mother was extremely tenacious, strong, courageous. She was certainly one who was passionate about what she believed. She believed in advocating for the least of these, as the Bible says. She didn't care what race, what their background was. She didn't want anyone mistreated.
Miss Davis is certainly an iconic figure here at Oklahoma State, not just for African Americans, but for Oklahoma State University. What she was able to achieve and the courage that she demonstrated and the willingness to be the first African American at certainly a major state institution really transformed the history of Oklahoma State University. Her impact is one that is lasting.
Oklahoma State University may have had an impact on her life, but that pales in comparison to the influence she had on her alma mater and its future. Nancy Randolph Davis, 2018 Oklahoma State University Hall of Fame.